What up, y'all? It's your boy C Money here, aka Mr. Cambridge. I want to talk about, what's been going on the last couple of weeks with the Texans. Sorry, y'all. I've been a little sick, maybe under the weather. Still feeling kind of bad, but I'm getting better though. But I had to get this out, man, because it's a lot of information. There's a lot of things that's going on right now. So let's get into it. I want to talk about these last two games that's been very anemic. I'm not understanding about what's going on with the team. I mean, and you think as a fan I should be happy? You think that with 2 wins, oh man, well, it takes 10-5. It's not impressive 10-5. It would be more impressive if you would have beat Carolina and Denver, but I can't ride with that because this team has so much potential. And I know people that say like Sauce and all them saying that we would never get the respect from the national media like we should, but a part of the reason why is because we have an anemic head coach who don't know what he's doing half the time. What man, y'all, and I'm talking about this offense, what man runs the ball on 90% of the first downs? Who does that? Like, seriously. Like, then when you run, you do the same play. You do halfback down. I'm like, what? Who? Now, you got Ndamukong Suh, who's a top 10 defensive tackle, like top 4 when it comes to run defense. And you was running right to him. I'm like, if you're going to run the ball, do a better scheme. Don't sit there and just run the ball. Okay, let's run the ball. I'm like, do some reverse, do some stretch runs, something. That's all. I don't be getting the mindset of Mr. Bill O'Brien, Mr. Booty Chin. I don't understand this man. Then I want to talk about Deshaun Watson's improvement and unimprovement. So I talked about how Deshaun Watson, how he improved reading the blitz this year and learning not to hold on the ball. You know, he's had some struggles this year, but he's trending every week. The one thing that I need Deshaun to improve is his second and third pre-snap read. And it's kind of like one of them things where it's not an easy thing to develop. Because I feel like this Deshaun, when he hikes the ball, you already know where he wants to go with the ball. But I feel like once that read is taken away, he gets confused at that second and third read, and then he starts panicking. That's where they're holding on to the ball. That's where the unnecessary sacks, the fumbles. Those stuff happen because he has to learn how to progress to learn how to go to his second and third read. And I'm not gonna lie to you, that's not an easy thing to learn. That's something that's gonna take year 4, year 5 to learn. Some go back and do it in year 2 and year 3. Some, not everybody. So it's not that Deshaun's not doing a bad job. I mean, it's not that Deshaun's not doing a good job. It's just that second and third pre-snap read has to be read. But I also feel like that second and third pre-snap read, I feel like everybody is not open. All this talent, all this tight end talent. And I feel like Deshaun is so coached to be as a pocket quarterback. Deshaun is a mobile quarterback. He's more mobile than Patrick Mahomes. Now, he's not the runner Lamar Jackson is, but get him out the pocket. Make him do some. What happened to these RPOs? You only do RPOs to the tight ends. How about do some RPOs to the wide receiver? Like, I'm not understanding that. Like, this team is too inconsistent to me. We got too many flaws at so many areas. Now, you made improvements with the running back, even wide receiver, but you should be better than a 24, 25-point football team. You shouldn't be scoring just enough to win games. You don't got Brian Hoyer. You don't have Ryan Fitzpatrick. You don't have freaking Ryan Mallett. You don't have Brock Osweiler at quarterback. You have Deshaun Watson, who are upcoming as a top 2, top 3 young quarterback on the come up, and you only scoring 24, 25 points. Like, I can't rock with that. I'm like, dude, you're better than that. Seriously, you're better than that. And what I'm afraid of is I'm hoping I'm wrong. If Kyle got the guts, dude, if it's not AFC Championship, I'm letting go Bill O'Brien. Not keeping him. You're wasting Deshaun's good years. For what? You're trying to, and oh God, y'all, I love Andre. Andre is my dude. That's been my favorite player since I was a little kid. But man, come on, man. I know he made that dumbass statement that he made back in 2013 at the Nike photo shoot that we need to be more like New England. Dude, forget that. Scratch that. Throw that mindset in the trash. Because that has held us back for years. It's what the reason why I've always said about Bill O'Brien being a great coach, but I can't give him that credit because he's so far Bill Belichick behind, he can't even see straight. You trying to be so much like Bill Belichick, it's ridiculous, man. To a point where you bring back Jonathan Joseph and you know that dude can't run with nobody. I don't care about him getting that pick against Tampa Bay. James is a turnover machine. Anybody could have got a pick that goddamn day. You know this man can't run with nobody no more, but you're going to re-sign him because he has veteran presence. Like, get out of here with that, man. The decisions of this football team starts with the head. It starts at the top. It starts with Bill O'Brien and it ends with Bill O'Brien. It was his decision to bring back crappy old Romeo Crennel. Nobody told him to bring him back here. He was garbage last year. But no, you kept him because New England status, right? Don't want to do nothing new outside his realm. If it's not in his realm of football thinking, he's not going to do it. That's just how he operates. Period. Then I want to talk about the O-line play. It was just winning way better than it was the first 4 or 5 years of Bill O'Brien. And the only game you dominated this year, well, if you want to say New England game offensively, was New England and Kansas City and somewhat the Saints. Like, dude, in that game, you should have put up 35, 40 points. I don't get it, man. Like, I don't. And then you acting like Will Fuller, who I'm going to get into in a little bit, when he leaves the field, you can't coach. You're not elite if you can't. One player shouldn't decide your whole offense. That is not good. We'll look at the Saints. Yeah, the Saints got one legit receiver, as in everybody else is just sparing parts. Well, they got Alvin Kamara. Kamara, to me, is he having a decent year? But he not having Alvin Kamara. He had his first 2.5 to 3 years. But the offense is still top 4 because of the play call of Sean Payton. Patrick Mahomes, the only reason his numbers is down because he got hurt for 3 games. I'm looking at a person like Lamar Jackson, y'all, and I don't understand this. A person like Lamar Jackson, who's in his second year, is already about to be the MVP. Deshaun Watson, I'm not saying he was the MVP. He's being a conversation. When you went head-to-head with Lamar Jackson in Baltimore, 7 points? Like, you got to be joking, right? Now, if you lost that game, it was a close game, I can't blame you. You're going to lose to great teams. You're not going to win every game. But 45-7, y'all, come on, man. Come on now. The team was too inconsistent. The play calling of Bill O'Brien and Tim Kelly is holding us back. It's been holding us back. Now, I feel like if Kyle Manette don't pull that trigger when the playoffs end early, because, yes, y'all, we going home early, I feel like you're just wasting Deshaun's good years. And we have to deal with the David Carrs, the Matt Shaws, the Sage Rosenfeld. Y'all real fans. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The TJ Yates, the Matt Lyons, the Brandon Weedens, the Jake DeLones for one game. And, man, all these quarterbacks. You finally got a legit quarterback. You're going to waste it because you're trying to deal with Bill O'Brien. The dude is not a QB guru. He's not that man he portrays to be. He's only a product of Bill Belichick, and he only got reputation for yelling at Tom Brady on the sideline. The same thing he's doing with Deshaun Watson. Yelling? Really? Is that what we come to? We're judging coaches on what somebody did on the sideline? Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. We're better than that. Houston deserves better than that. We deserve a better team than what the hell Kyle Manel is trying. And like I say, I believe in Kyle Manel. I think he'll do a better job than his daddy. But it seems like, we'll never know until January and February come, when the off season comes. And I want to talk about this defense. Now, I like the Gary Young Conley and the Vernon Hargreaves and the Roby pickup, but it seems to me Gary Young Conley played and kind of dropped off a little bit. He's still making plays, but I feel like he got roasted against Tampa Bay, and that was their third receiver. Peterman, the third receiver. I'm like, okay. And why aren't you playing Lonnie Johnson? Okay, the man doesn't do well on slants. Okay, he's a big corner. Y'all go back and look at the days of Richard Sherman in his prime days with Seattle when they were the Legion of Boom. He wasn't that good on slants. That's what I'm saying. So you're going to bench him because he lacks against slants? Like, come on, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, hell, to me, you don't get better by, I'm going to use a quote from Bill O'Brien. You don't get better by not playing him. You get better by playing. You have to get used to it. Let him make his mistake. He's a rookie. Rookies are supposed to make mistakes. Now, this was year 2 or year 3. I can understand you saying that. This is year 1. Keep somebody like Jacob Martin. Even though he got nicked up the game before last, you don't play him like that. You don't play him on third down. He's a way better player to me than Braylon Scarlett. Braylon Scarlett, he's just a natural overall good linebacker. But as a pass rusher, he's trash. And you only re-signed him because you got him for cheap for 3 years, $9 million. So that's what I'm saying, man. We gotta be more consistent. We have to get the most out. And then I want to talk about Zach Cunningham. And I want to give him credit. Now, I didn't think he was going to be this good. I just thought maybe he'll be a good versatile linebacker. That dude is killing right now. And it's no surprise when McKinney's contract come up, they're going to let McKinney walk. They ain't going to worry about anything. Man, we got Zach Cunningham. We good. I think in the offseason, y'all, we got to really pay attention. And we got to really get into what this team really needs. But like I say, we can't get to those needs. You got to get rid of Bill O'Brien. Now, AFC Championship, go ahead and keep him. Because you're showing me you're worth more than just a AFC South champion. Whoop-de-doo. You're the AFC South champions. So, look. We're better than that. We're better than the AFC. We're better than just the AFC South champions. Nobody even got. Go look at the playoff preview they do on NFL Network, y'all. They don't even have us as a preview team. That's how much disrespect they say. Y'all trash. Like, get out of here. And I want to know, y'all, what happened to this 2017 offense? What happened to the 2017 when Deshaun was a rookie, lighting up and putting 35, 37 points a game? What happened to that offense? Because the offense we run, y'all, seems like we run like we still got Hoyer, Ryan Mallett, and Brock Osweiler. I'm like, wait a minute. Is Deshaun better than all three of those quarterbacks who I just got through naming? What happened? And hold on, and it wasn't Deshaun Watson's running that tore his ACL. Frank Clark dove at his knee on the touchdown pass to DeAndre on a screen pass against Seattle. So you didn't, and hell, you don't have to run him. What about some RPOs, some play action bootlegs? Deshaun is mobile. You don't change nothing up. All you want to do is the same crap. You trying to make Deshaun Watson like he's the black Tom Brady, and he's not. He's better than Tom Brady down the road. but you don't let him exceed that potential because all you want to do is run this old punk-ass New England offense. Which, by the way, looked trash this year. And then Brady had them receivers. I don't want to hear that, man. Brady getting old. Period. Getting old. Lamar Jackson is in his second year and who is about to have MVP. Patrick Mahomes was the MVP last year. What's the difference with Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes versus Deshaun Watson? What's the difference? The coaching made the play calling to their skill set, not, oh, okay, we're going to run it the first year, then the second year, okay, learn my offense because I'm the best, because I'm the QB guru. I know what I'm doing. You ain't shit. You nothing. You done nothing. You did nothing that pissed to me. Say what I want to, or when he brought Penn State from off the ground. No. To me, Penn State got better when he left. At best, he was, 8-5, 9-5. Like, that Bill O'Brien didn't do nothing at goddamn Penn State. He just made them relevant again. And they was only decently relevant because of the damn Sandusky scandal. But to me, Penn State got better when he left. So, calm enough, I'm not making the same mistake my daddy did. If you want Houston to be a relevant football team, if he don't get to the AFC Championship, I'm firing him. I'm not, well, he did get to the divisional round. And no, he needs to go. Because you're going to miss on a coach like the coach from Baylor, the Lincoln Rileys, the Greg Romans, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Mike McCarthy, but you can at least look at Mike McCarthy. Romeo should have been gone 2 years ago. And honestly, y'all, go look at Romeo's track record. Romeo Crennel has never been good. Outside of being with Bill Belichick, and let's be real, what they all call him, Bill Parcells. Romeo Crennel was a linebacker coach when they won the championship with the Giants. And Bill Belichick was a defensive coordinator. Romeo Crennel was a linebacker coach. When he went to Cleveland, trash. When he took over for Kansas City when Todd Haley got fired, trash. 1-15, garbage, 5. Like, he's not good. And to me, he didn't make Clowney or nobody better. He just did everything based on what he thought he should do because he's an old school coach. Because ain't nowhere in hell you had J.J. Watt, Davion Clowney, and Whitney Merciless. Oh, excuse me. So because J.J. couldn't play technique football, which I've been said, J.J. Watt can't play technique football, you going to put J.J. at the end, and you're going to have Whitney Merciless rush up the middle? What? I'm like, then you play this old punk-ass cover 2. Why do you keep playing cover 2 zone and it don't get you nowhere? Like, seriously, y'all. Look, man, I've been trying to have my patience with this team, but this team, man, doesn't give me reasons to be. And I'm already saying this because football season soon coming to an end, and I'm gonna start doing my Rockets takes. If we lose that wild card round, we keep Bill O'Brien, y'all. I'm saying this right now. I'm not watching the Houston Texans, y'all. I'm not watching this trash of a product because we're better than 10-5. We're better than Deshaun Watson throwing 26 touchdowns. We're better than that. We're average at best. We're better than that team. And my thoughts on the playoffs, y'all, depending on who we play, if it's Buffalo, we're losing that game. Maybe Pittsburgh, you might have a shot, but I don't trust that defense because, believe it or not, Pittsburgh defense is like one of the best. T.J. Watt and Bud Dupree and all them guys. And Minka Fitzpatrick, who's a ball hawk. I don't trust that game. Even though they would be on their third or fourth string quarterback, I don't trust that game. And if we do beat Pittsburgh, what we going to do? What we going to give Bill O'Brien some praise for beating the third and fourth string quarterback? We going to give him some praise for that? Like we gave him praise for beating punk behind Connor Cook, who's in the XFL now? Like, nah, man, I'm not giving him credit for that. I want him to be excited for that. I'm like, what? So, Until this team fix the issues from the top, you can't fix nothing else. Like, subscribe my page, y'all. It's Cayman James. I holla. Peace.